what e-leadership and what e-government is all about, but let me take a few minutes of your valuable time to probably lay before you a few thoughts on e-leadership and e-government as Sri Lanka has experienced up to now. If one talks about e-leadership, it's a very wide encompassing subject, but where we are concerned, what we wanted to do at the agency and what we are doing right now is to make sure that the leadership, that is the political leadership, leadership in the government sector, leadership in the private sector, all these entities use ICT extensively. In other words, using ICT to give direction to the country in the ICT field. And this must be seen by the people, by those in the public sector and the private sector. And I relate this to the society. Probably that's the way the whole population will take to the ICT when they see their leaders using ICT. E-leadership is also using ICT for good decision making. As you know, in government, we depend a lot on paper, a lot on registries, a lot on huge files which probably are too heavy to carry about. And it takes a long time to look at information to take decisions. I may take an example of the Department of the Registrar General, with which we are all familiar. One goes to this department to take the birth certificate. And depending on the time you were born and how old you are, it might take a long period of time to trace the original document of your birth certificate. This has been experienced by a number of people. And most often, people would come and say, the files are destroyed. So the whole issue is that the information is not available. Now, if you use ICT for decision making, I'm sure this will not be the case.